This video tutorial is going to show you how to add hyperlinks to your web page. And so essentially there are four types of web links or hyperlinks that we can add to our web pages. The first is what we refer to as an internal link. Internal links take us to pages within our website. So within our own set of directories on our server, those are referred to as internal links. The second type of link is external. That takes us to other websites or other web resources. The third type is referred to as an email link. So email links launch email applications and allow us to send an email to a recipient. And then lastly, there's something referred to as a null link. And a null link simply looks like a link, acts like a link, but doesn't go anywhere. And so is a facsimile of a link and can be used for design purposes, or in some cases you can use it to launch scripts of certain kinds. So we're going to demonstrate all of those really quickly here. And to do that, first of all, we're going to highlight home at the top of our page, and this is going to be a link that just takes us home. And now you may say, well, we're already home, but that's fine. But if we replicate this menu or put this on a different page or replicate this page in some way, we want this web link to consistently take us to the index.html page. And so to do that, we highlight the link that we want to create, and we go into the link field, and once again we could type this manually, or I could use the browse for file folder, or I can use the point to file tool, which I enjoy using, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to point to the index.html file. So this file is now pointing to itself, and we've created an internal home link. The second type of link here to Columbia is actually an external link. And so even though we're all attending school here at Columbia, and this is a Columbia course, this is actually an external link for our website. To create it, you highlight it, and then you go into the field called link in the property inspector, and you can either copy and paste the full URL from the web there, or you can trust yourself and type the full URL. Notice Dreamweaver won't allow you to just type in the domain name, but you have to put the full URL in. So http://www.colum.edu, and then I hit tab to make sure that that is executed. So that's an external link. The third link is a gallery link, and this will also be an internal link at this point. To create that link, I can just simply highlight it, use the point to file tool, and click and drag it to the gallery HTML page that we created in a previous tutorial. So that's going to take us to our gallery. This fourth link here on the page is Contact Me, and this is a candidate for an email link. To add an email link, once again you highlight it and you go into the link field, and this time you're going to type in mail to, and it's all one word, MAILTO, all lowercase, colon, and then the email address that you want it to go to. So that's how to add an email link. And then the last one, just to show you what a null link looks like, type in my guest book. Or write in my guest book. That's better. Write in my guest book. So we haven't created a guest book at the moment, but we still want it to look like a link and make it everybody think that we're going to have a guest book. So we can highlight that And all you do is go into the link field, and we're going to put in a £sign in there, or a hashtag, whatever you want to call it, and hit tab or return. And so that's a null link. It doesn't go anywhere. And then we can click on the globe here to preview our links. So we're going to save this page, make sure it works. So home goes nowhere, it actually goes back to this page. Columbia takes us to the Columbia website. And we'll talk more about target pages and new pages and tabs in a future tutorial, but right now they're working. Gallery takes me to our Lightbox gallery, and then Contact Me launches my email program. And I'm going to quit out of there. And then lastly, right in my guest book, I click on that, acts like a link, behaves like a link, but doesn't do anything because it's a null link. And so those are the different types of links. To add a rule really quickly, we can add a rule, because if you don't like blue underlined links and want to make your links look a little bit different, you have to add a CSS rule to make your links look different. To do that, we simply go to the CSS Styles panel, double click on it to open it up. We add a new rule by clicking on the little page with the plus symbol on it to add a new CSS rule. And we are going to click on the pop-up list here for types of rules and choose tag. And the tag we're going to choose is not P. P is for paragraph. We want A for anchor. We're going to choose to style A. That's how to style your links. We click OK, and I'm just going to choose. Now be careful here. Don't have your text different font types or sizes for simple links. Try and keep it so that the page looks pretty uniform. But I am going to change the color, and to do that, I click on color. I'm going to choose this red, dark red color for my links, and I'm going to choose none here to get rid of the underline on those links. And then I can click apply. You can see all of my links went to no underline and this red text. And then I click OK. But then what I want to do is I also want to change the way the links look when you hover the mouse over them. And to do that, I'm going to add a second rule here. So I go back to my CSS style panel, new rule. This time, from the pop-up menu on here, I'm going to choose a hover, A:hover. So this is to add a rule for my mouse over. I click OK, and I'm going to choose a different color. And I'm going to make my links actually turn blue when you hover over them. I simply click OK, and now I preview it in my browser. So I go to Preview in Safari, click Yes to save it, launches the page, and now you can see when you hover over my links, they still all work. However, when you hover over them, they change blue here. So we've added links, talked about the different types of links, and added a style really quickly to make them look a little bit more like our own links.